This is a fun little airplane that uses mostly 160s and a couple of 260s, and then it ends up having flat wings, which gives it a nice little look. It uses, as you can see, a few balloons here. I've got a clear 260 I've blown up a little less than a hand width. I've got a black 160 that I've blown up not quite halfway. We're not going to use all of that. I've got a caramel 160 that I've blown up about 8 or 9 inches. A fashion blue 160 with about 5 to 6 inches uninflated on the end of it. Two fashion blue 160, or excuse me, fashion royal blue 160s. One with about 5 inches uninflated, the other with about 7 or 8 inches uninflated on the end of it. And then a fashion royal blue 260 with about 7 or 8 inches uninflated on the end of it. We're going to start with our caramel 160. What I'm going to do with it, just make a simple little propeller. I'm going to take, bring the nozzle end around and then tie it to the other end that's uninflated, forming a loop. Trim off the excess. And then I'm going to take this and just divide it into 2 equal bubbles, bring them down, and make a quick and easy propeller. We're going to set that aside for a moment. Grab our 260 royal blue, and I'm going to make a tulip twist on the end, so just take and push the knot in. 2 fingers, grab it from the outside, spin it around to make your tulip twist on the end, and then take your little propeller we just made and twist that in at the base of the tulip twist, and there's a quick and easy propeller. Now we're going to make about a 2.5 finger bubble, and then 2 small pinch twists. So I want these bubbles, they're barely a finger, just over a finger width wide. 1, and you can see how small those are, I hope. 2, so there's 2 pinch twists there. And then we're going to make another small pair of bubbles. Just like that, these are both about a fingertip wide, followed by 2 more small pinch twists. So you're going to have these 2 bubbles and then 2 more pinch twists. So you make a third little small bubble, make that into a pinch twist, and at that point you let go of the other. We can always put that back in a minute. And then make another pinch twist, just like that. So you've got your 4 small pinch twists there, 2 there, 2 there. Then we're going to go down, pull off about a 5-inch bubble, and we'll remove the excess and tie it off at the end of that 5-inch bubble we just made. Just like that. And we're going to set that aside for a moment. We'll come back to that in a minute. Now what we want to do is we're going to take our fashion blue or light blue 160, and we're going to start on the end and make a pair of pinch twists. So make your first pinch twist, make another pinch twist. So you've got 2 little pinch twists on the end, just like that. And then we're going to come down, you're going to make about a 4-finger bubble, and then another little pinch twist. And you're going to make about a 2-finger bubble, followed by 2 more pinch twists. So there's our first pinch twist, our second. And now what we want to make is 2 little bubbles, a little smaller than that one. The first one, these 2 need to be the same size. And then we're going to bring the end of this and twist it into those 2 pinch twists we just made. This is going to be a landing gear a little bit. Now we need another bubble the same size as this to bring us back up to this pinch twist here. So we're just going to come back up to that. So another bubble, same size. Twist that in. And we're going to position that like that. So you've got the 2 bubbles here lined up with, you can see opposite of the wing, and these 2 that way. Now we're going to need another, about a 4-finger bubble, another 4-finger bubble, and you can let go of that for a minute, followed by a pinch twist. Now we're going to repeat this little assembly we just made. So we need our 2 bubbles, 2 pinch twists, 2 bubbles, back, well actually 1 bubble, 2 pinch twists, 2 bubbles, and 1 bubble back out. So 2-finger bubble, 2 pinch twists, 1, 2, Then our 2 smaller bubbles, just like on the bottom there. 1, 2, and then we're going to come back up into our 2 pinch twist there. Just like that. And then 1 more bubble the same size as that one. Back into that pinch twist there. Just like that. There we go. Straighten it up a little bit. Now we need 1 more bubble like this and the 2 pinch twists to complete it. So another 4-finger bubble. 2 pinch twists out on the end. And then we're going to remove this excess here. Twist it around a time or 2 to secure it. So we have that part there. Then we're going to take our 260, and in the middle where we have those 2 bubbles, we'll let them go. Just twist that back again, creating your 2 bubbles. Be sure and try to get them even. Then take the blue that we just did, the light blue one, twist it back in the middle as well, and then where I've twisted that one and I've twisted the 260, we're going to just twist those together, just like that. That's the beginning of a wing. Looks a little odd at the moment, but it'll look better in a minute. We're going to take, now we have the 2 royal blue 160s. One was longer than the other, so we're going to take the longer of those 2. Now we're going to take the nozzle end and we're going to twist it into one of these pairs of pinch twists here on the body. Doesn't matter if you start at the front or the back. Twist the nozzle end, and then you're going to take and lay that alongside your fashion blue, your lighter blue there, to get a bubble that's going to come out and line up with the base of that pinch twist. Twist the bubble there, make a small bubble and make it a pinch twist in the royal blue. Then make a really small bubble, less than a fingertip. It's basically a spacer, and then twist that into the 2 pinch twists on the end of the fashion blue, just like that. And you can see one wing beginning to take a little shape there. And then we're going to make another really small spacer bubble followed by a pinch twist. And then we're going to come back along the front of the wing, back into the 2 pinch twists on the other side. So we need another bubble the same size as this one back here. And then twist into those 2 pinch twists. And there you can see we have one nice flat wing here. Position those like that. Now we're going to repeat the same process with our other wings. So you need your long bubble, pinch twist, spacer bubble to get out to the end with a long bubble, pinch twist, and then a little spacer. Twist that into the 2 pinch twists on the fashion blue, the lighter blue here. Then we need another spacer bubble, another pinch twist, and then 1 more long bubble to bring us back up into our body. Just like that. And now we can remove this excess 160. We're done with it. Secure that in. Position everything where it needs to be to straighten it all up. And now we've got our 2 nice flat wings. We're going to set that down for a moment. Then we're going to take our other royal blue 160. Now I'm going to take the end of this and tie it to the excess on the end of the body that we just made out of the 260. Just tie those in together, trim that excess off. Now I'm going to make, using the 160 obviously, a little pinch twist, followed by about a 3-finger bubble, a little small, just round bubble, and then a bubble slightly shorter than this one that we made at the beginning here. And then 1 more pinch twist at the back. So you can see I've made about a 3-finger bubble, a small bubble, and a little smaller, about a 2.5 finger, then a pinch. Then we're going to make a bubble a little longer than that one on the top. Not quite a 2-finger bubble, And I'm going to twist it into this pinch twist on the bottom here. And that is our vertical stabilizer, or upright. Now we're going to make our 2 horizontal stabilizers. So what we want to do is I'm going to come out and I'm going to make about a 4-finger bubble. And then what I want to do is get a bubble, it's going to be about 2 to 2.5 fingers, because I want it to make a nice little triangle there on the back. And then I'll make 2 more bubbles the same size as those to complete our tail on the other side. There we go. Twist back into that pinch twist back there. And then we're going to remove this excess here. Secure that in. And straighten that all up. Our body is sitting straight. And now we have our tail, oops, on our airplane there. You can see that, there we go. We're going to set that down for just a moment. Now we need to make our wheels, so we're going to take our black, and help it's a little soft. Now, take the nozzle of your black 160, and then these 2 pinch twists on the bottom here of the landing gear. Just twist it in to the 2 pinch twists there. Wrap it around until it comes back to the 2 pinch twists. Like that, and then twist it into the 2 pinch twists. Twist it around a time or 2 to secure it, and then we're going to remove this, but keep it inflated because obviously you have another wheel to make. See, there's one. Now we have to make the one on the other side, and it looks like I'm losing a pinch twist, so this is sitting a little funny. And again, now I just lost that pinch twist. I'm going to take and make a little pinch twist out of my black one to replace it. Then wrap it around again, just like we did on the other side, to make your other wheel. Just like that. Now we can remove and discard the rest of that black. We don't need it anymore. So now we have our second wheel. Now we're going to take our clear 260, and this is just about the size I need. I'm going to pinch it up so it's nice and tight. Cut off the uninflated, leaving just enough to tie it. Trim it just a little so that I've got cockpit. I'm going to take and just twist that into each of those points there, these pinch twists that I've got. I'm going to twist one in the front and one into the back. Give me a canopy. Twist that one in there. Twist the back in the other half. Straighten it back up there while I push that out of the way. And there you have a nice little airplane with flat wings.